Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, congratulations, you have found the train wreck of the ages. Coming to you from Viking Studio, brought to you by Spreaker.com, here's Uncle Danny and the Mick. Here we is. I couldn't hear myself. I didn't know if I was on, but I'm on now. Here we're on. Uncle Danny here with the Mick Jr., we'll call him MJ, and our fancy dancy freaking producer, Jethro. Jeff, the mic is above your head. You're talking like into the table. He's the producer. What does he produce? Mayhem. He produces mayhem because that's what we do. We just produce mayhem.
You gotta figure that out.
Heck yeah. Huh?
I don't have my phone.
Where is it?
My bed.
We'll go get it. Apparently, we're starting over again. All over. All right, then. This is our first test show just to test the show and make sure we can iron out the kinks and tech and content, sort of. Content will be on point when we do our first actual production for the purpose of a show. But we can babble for a little bit, and we will.
We're getting better
let
levels.
The babbling begin. Checkity. Yeah, there we go. My right side's quieter than my left side.
Right.
I think I'm quiet as
Yeah, my right side's quieter than... Not because I'm deaf in my right ear. or am I?
Yeah, because you're on my left and you're on my right.
Okay.
And then the
Okay,
guest
what
would
does
be
that
in the
have to-
middle. So,
No, I'm talking about in my cans.
Right.
Why would that
My right side's quieter
You don't want to sound like you're on the...
than my
you don't
left
want-
side.
equalize
You
it?
don't want surround sound is what you're telling me?
I don't know. Is that
Well,
what
I
this
mean-
is supposed to surround
It's
sound? It
supposed to
usually
make
sounds
you-
like it's all the way around
Like,
me.
it's supposed to
Oh.
sound like they're here... If there's a stereo feed.
Yeah, it's a stereo
You're
feed.
kind of
like-
on the left, you're kind of on the right, and the guest is kind of in the middle.
Yeah, no, we're
No?
not playing them fucking fancy games.
Okay,
It's just
good.
a goddamn podcast. Certain shit.
Make me sound like I'm
Like,
going
whoever
deaf,
sat there and listened to people talk was like, fuck, I wish he was a little bit further on the left-hand side.
Right?
And couldn't the other guy be in the goddamn middle?
And again, this is the learning curve, you know. In a recording studio, production facility, you have
Say
different...
that again behind me.
You know? You mean we get to do it the easy way when we broadcast? I'm into this.
Yeah,
I'm liking
that's
it.
the point
This
I've
is
been
way
trying to make
simpler.
it. It's a point I've been trying to make. It's simple. We use the KISS method
Never said to do
of
it that way,
broadcasting. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what KISS stands for. You know that, don't you? Well, you do now.
but- Wait, what? I don't even know.
Or did you pay attention? Did you see anything interesting in the news today, or anything that you want to babble about?
Not really.
Well, that was helpful.
It really was, wasn't it? There's a lot
Dang.
of stuff for the news. Just not
If I were building a house, I would fire you right now. Didn't even bring nails. Nothing. Can't even build on it.
Yeah, but I mean, what does nails in a house have to deal with the news?
Well, because we're trying to build a conversation.
Oh.
And your input was, I ain't got nothing.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to just assume news?
Well, you don't read all day long and see stuff that you find interesting.
No, because
That's how this works, right? Go. That's pretty cool. Send yourself a link so you can go back later. We'll bring it up and we'll use it on this stuff.
Not really. No.
I've got stupid history. I just got to think about what I did. Let's see. I've done some of these and they're pretty funny. Ouch. I like the little anecdotes. Final edition of Bizarre Book Titles. Oh, I gotta go find the first edition. There's like 3 sets of bizarre book titles, and it's freaking a riot. Bizarre book titles. Oh. Line, please.
Really?
Man. All right. We took the bones out. That's not it.
That's called filet.
Filet.
It's French.
Because when we had another one of those books somewhere.
It's in the bathroom.
Sure it is.
Hey, that's where I keep all my good reading.
Okay.
I found another set. It's bizarre book titles. Here we go. The Pleasures of the Torture Chamber. John Swain, 1931. Who would have known that those people were freaks like that in the freaking Depression? I guess the Depression had something to do with it.
Are these actual?
They're
book
actual.
titles?
These are actual books, published books
No.
from different.
Not like The Tiger's Revenge by Claude Balls.
No, like
The Yellow River by I.P. Freely.
like Teach Yourself Alcoholism by Pierre Galat in 1975. I didn't need any help. I mastered that shit on my own, huh? Oh.
Is
Build
this going over your head?
No.
build your own Hindenburg. Why would you want to do that? You know what I want? I want to build a giant balloon that I can burn to death in.
Are them helium balloons?
Do what? They're hydrogen balloons. That's why the Hindenburg was so... That and it was painted with... they painted the outside of the Hindenburg with a substance that was like tannerite.
But it looked good in the sunset.
It's friggin' flammable.
Just before it burst into flames, it was spectacular. And then it was even more
Well, fuck it. I'm going to dip a bunch of cotton balls in alcohol, fill my britches with them, and light that shit on fire. Run around the yard screaming, I'm the Hindenburg.
Take care of the crab lice anyway.
No shit. No more chickers for you. Hey, here's one. The Bright Side of Prison Life. Captain S.A. Swigert, 1897. Oh, this dude was like, yeah, fuck your war. I'll just put me in jail. There's always a bright side in prison life. I am not putting on these nice clothes to stand in the woods and shoot at each other in a line. 1897. That's crazy. Oh, man, I lost the page that I had the other fucking stupid book titles. Anyway, good thing we're internet radio, huh?
Yeah, there's no standards. No standards and practices.
Oh, here's a book probably written for the deep state. Pedophiles. Children are wet cement. That's right. It was a title written by Anne Orland in 1981. She's probably high as fuck on a bunch of cocaine.
Well, Sigmund Freud preferred.
The Bright Side of Prison Life. Build Your Own Hindenburg. We've got that one. 1930. Scouts in Bondage. Now we know where the Catholic Church got their Boy Scout program.
Well, you know,
That was their handbook.
they're still advertising that if you've been abused by the Boy Scouts of America, you still can,
Yeah.
you know,
I've seen that shit cracks me up.
mesothelioma, you know, whatever you got.
If you've been
we'll get you
abused by
money.
the Boy Scouts of America. Well, the Boy Scouts didn't abuse me, but that dude that was parading around as a scoutmaster stuck funny things in my bum. He told me it was our secret hiding place.
And then he took me to Mexico.
I spent 15 days in a hut in a freaking desert in New Mexico. He was trying to sell me. No one wanted to buy. Do snakes have legs? That's old Burt Cunningham, 1934. He was on acid. They're lizard, dickhead.
Yeah, snakes have legs. If you really want them to.
Oh, wait, here's one you need, Jethro. How to Become a Schizophrenic by John Modaro, 1992. Oh, John Modrow and Bill Johnson, a.k.a. John Modrow.
Now, you know, that's not actually schizophrenia anymore. That's considered
multiple personality disorder.
No, it's not even multiple person. It's dissociative personality disorder now.
They is that what they call it?
Because you dissociate from reality to go to another persona.
And that's how I ended up in a ladies' restroom.
There wasn't enough syllables for it to be kind enough for the lefties. So they had to lengthen it out with that. Because multiple personality syndrome, that was still too rough, aggressive. It made people feel...
Wow. Here's another great... I want to find some of these books. We need to find some of these. We should find some of these books and then bring the book on and take excerpts and see what kind of fucked up stuff are in these books. Reusing old graves. That was a bestseller.
Well, yeah, because there was this. When, what year?
You know, if it were published in the 30s, I'd say, yeah, they were just trying to save money. But no, this was in 1998.
Ooh.
Davies. D. Davies and A. Shaw. Shaw? What was that one about? Oh, I was talking about rickshaws earlier.
Yeah.
In the 1890s, the rickshaw was invented by an American, meaning that America put a car on the road in Japan before the first Japanese car came here.
That's going to be our trivia question later in the show. So,
what's great is the first cab driver in Japan was an American.
Well, he set the precedent for the foreign guy driving the other guys around. You know.
Holy shit, that's funny. He was a American cab driver in Japan, 1890. He just needed good shoes. With good shoes comes great responsibility. You become the accelerator and the brake pedal. Did you guys see what was it, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was in the hospital with an infection?
How old is she?
The woman's like 7,000 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
She's
she
still
went,
alive?
like Moses was her prom date.
On. She's in the hospital, or they let her. They treated her.
Well, I was looking
out.
at it again before I came in here, and I think that they just got that she just.
When a person gets to be
out.
her age, it's not a big deal if they go into the hospital. It's a big deal when they get to come out of the hospital.
If they get to come out of
Yeah, usually they don't even talk about going into the hospital. You just see it on the nightly news. We lost another great performer.
Another great Supreme Court Justice, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You know, she was in favor of lowering the age of consent to 12.
For what?
Because that's what pedophiles do. They want those.
She
youngins.
has issues.
She wants the youngins. She doesn't think that sixth grade teacher should get in trouble for fucking her students.
Right.
God. Yeah, she actually argued her position on that at one point, and I heard part of the argument, but after I realized that this was arguing in favor of pedophilia, more or less, that I was like, wow, this bitch is crazy. And so, and now she sits on the Supreme Court. And she'll probably be the next one to get replaced.
You know, this explains why my parents watch so many episodes of SVU all the time. I'm like, how are shows about child rape and sexual violence against people, how is that considered entertaining? But now it's more like current events.
No shit.
Wow, it really is that messed up out there.
Oh,
you know?
did you see my new shoes? Neither did the kid that I made them out of. It's fucked up.
That's why my Birkenstocks cost so much.
God. Only if they're suede leather.
Now, can the FCC get onto us at all? Can we cuss and stuff?
Yeah, no, because it's for internet. People have to pay for the service to even have internet, so it's like cable TV, so there's no regulation like that.
Fucking A.
Now, if we ever wanted to be able to make a product that could be carried over the radio waves and terrestrial radio, then yeah, we'd have to clean it up. We'd be editing. We just need to get one of those boot buttons, like a
Do they make a multifunction, like a 2-button
Actually,
cough drop
in
that's
the-
got a beep
So
on
in
it?
terrestrial
you can-
radio, they actually have